As many of you know, I've been keeping a close eye on the Mortal Kombat reboot movie, and it's been a little while since we've had any new information or any new casting updates, but we have one now. It's kind of a small one, but we do have one. Before I get started, I do recommend following the actors on Twitter and Instagram, because they actually post a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of behind-the-scenes material, which today's character update came from one of those posts. And it's also really cool seeing this movie slowly take form, something that was once a rumor, then a script, and now it's well underway being filmed. All the actors are doing their training, getting in shape and whatnot, and you can see some of it right here. There's our new Liu Kang doing the iconic sweep kick when you press back and low kick at the same time. I'm hoping we get small touches like this throughout the movie, showing recognizable moves. I want to see the bicycle kick. And here's Mileena on the right side training for her fight scenes. I really like the way she moves. She's displaying the mannerisms of the Mileena character pretty closely. As far as the new casting, it didn't really come from an official announcement, at least not right away. Ludi Lin, the new Liu Kang, was streaming. I believe this was from his birthday stream on Instagram. I could be wrong about that particular detail, but he was walking around showing the trailers where all the actors hang out between shoots. And look at that right there, the bottom left corner. Nitara. They hadn't mentioned anything about Nitara before. If you're not too familiar with her, it's because she's not one of the classic combatants. She was one of the newer creations that came along with Deadly Alliance, basically the equivalent of Mortal Kombat 5. A vampire from the realm of Eternus that was fused with Outworld long ago. She's typically not depicted as good or evil in the games. Usually she's neutral and she's just trying to find an orb that has the power to separate her realm from Outworld so it can become independent again. She carries a gemstone around her neck that allows her to travel around different realms, and like any vampire, she feeds on blood. She was one of the very few like Havik that weren't just diet knockoff versions of characters that already existed. As of now, she has been officially revealed since writer Greg Russo publicly confirmed on Twitter that this is indeed real. Thankfully, eagle-eyed fans were able to spot this little detail. And he even name-dropped the actress playing her. Alyssa Cadwell, EDStar84 on Twitter. I can't say I've ever heard of her before, but if you go ahead and jump on IMDb and look at her profile, it looks like she's performed as a stunt person in several movies, so there's not much to judge her on acting ability just yet. As far as physical appearance, I don't think she really resembles her much, but again, it's hard to judge. One, she's in costume and she's got makeup on. She could look and act exactly like this character. Time will tell on that one. I think it's pretty cool that Nitara's in this because, I mean, she's cool. She's a vampire. She's an interesting character. But this movie is throwing me completely off the loop. I have no idea what it's going to look like in its final version. Nitara didn't show up until way later in the Mortal Kombat mythology. I think this is just more proof from my original thoughts that this movie is going to be a big mishmash of all the different Mortal Kombat lore and mythology. But expect more character announcements coming down the road. On November 1st, Greg Russo tweeted about people being concerned that some characters, Johnny Cage is one of them that's constantly thrown around, haven't been announced yet, and he made it clear that more of them are coming. Once I have more updates, I'll report it here on this channel. But let's get this conversation going. Leave me some comments down below. What role do you think Nitara is going to play in the story? And what other characters would you like to see? I'll catch you guys later. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.